Perfect. Thank you, Frank. Yeah, okay, I will go ahead. So I am Adrian O'Doherty. I am chair of the Masters in International Accounting and Business here in DCU. That's just my details, email address if you want to reach out to me or find me on LinkedIn. I am an assistant professor in accounting here in DCU, and I'm very happy to chair the Masters in International Accounting and Business. So yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about the program and what it involves and what we hope you will, I suppose, take away from the program after a year with us. So it is a 1 year full-time program. So it's a 12-month program here, consisting of 3 semesters. So what we try to do with the MIAB is it's a course that is designed to give you the specialist knowledge in financial accounting, management accounting, financial management, the specialist knowledge that you will need to go on to a career or to start a career in accounting, and also to give you the sort of less technical and more kind of rounded skills that you will need to be a successful professional today. So the course, so obviously you have that specialist knowledge. We aim for our graduates to be solutions oriented. So we have various ways of bringing those skills to you. Like there's a lot of collaboration and communication building projects and techniques that we work with you on. And we also work very closely. So in terms of understanding the professional's role in society, we work very closely with the professional accounting bodies in Ireland and also with the accounting firms. And obviously we aim that our graduates will be globally aware and locally engaged. So it's the Masters for International Accounting and Business. So we get graduates from all over the world, or we get students from all over the world. And we have modules that reflect that, for example, global management. But a lot of people will go on to have or start their career in Ireland, and we work hard to make sure you set up the network and connections that you need in Ireland. So what does the academic year look like? So it is a full-time 1 year program consisting of 90 credits, 3 semesters. Semester 1 and 2 are lectures. And then semester 3 is you work on an applied business project, which you do in a team or and work with a client, or you work on a research project yourself. And there are several modules in each semester. Some of them are semester long, so you'll have an exam or assessment either throughout or at the end of the semester, and some are year long, so your assessment will be spread out over the year. So we try to balance the workload evenly across the 3 semesters. Okay, so this is the current program structure. I know it's a lot of codes and a lot of names, or a lot of words, but I'll take you through it slowly. So you will see the first 5 modules we have here are the core kind of accounting content. So like I said, the idea of the course is to give you a significant amount of technical accounting knowledge. So this program is designed for students who do not have pre-existing accounting knowledge or experience. So you can come into this program with an undergraduate degree in, we've had students with undergraduate degrees in communications or engineering or international relations, and they can come onto this program, and we prepare you through an intensive financial accounting bootcamp at the beginning of the course. We prepare you to be able to deal with the accounting aspects of the course, and we very quickly get you up to, by the end of the year, get you ready. You will have achieved 6 ACCA exemptions, 3 Chartered Accountants Ireland exemptions. So you will have achieved a fairly high level of accounting skill. So that's what these first 5 modules, these top 5 modules on the list here, are all about. So you have 2 financial accounting modules, so international financial accounting principles and international financial reporting in semesters 1 and 2. And then you have 2 management accounting modules, again, 1 each in semester 1 and 2. And then you have a year-long financial management module. So those are the technical accounting modules. Those will get you your exemptions from ACCA and ACA, or Chartered Accountants Ireland exams, and they will also give you all the accounting skill you need from scratch up to a reasonably high level that you might expect to achieve, say, after 3 years of an undergraduate degree. And we do get a lot of students who do have some accounting experience and who will have covered some of the content before, and that's absolutely fine. So if you have some accounting experience, or if you have no accounting experience, the course is equally suited to both types of student. And then we have other core modules. So data analytics for accounting and business. This is a really crucial module. Obviously, learning about programs like or and the name's gonna anyway the various process Tableau, the various programs that will support you to do data analysis and applying that to accounting situations. You also do a year-long module on building sustainable organizations. Obviously, sustainability is a huge issue for accountants now, so we want to bring that into your skill set as well. And as I mentioned, you take the Global Management Challenges module with students from across, postgrad students from across the business school. And then I mentioned that in semester 3, you have the option of choosing an applied business project, which is where you work with a client, which will be an organization, a company associated with DCU. So it could be a local company, or it could be a multinational with a base in Ireland, and you work with them on a particular challenge that they have identified for their organization. That's a group applied business project, and to support that, you take a project management module. And then the other option is to do a research project, which is a traditional kind of dissertation that you do in a lot of master's courses. It's a 15 to 20,000 word piece on a topic of your choice, and you're assigned a supervisor from the accounting faculty here. And then to support that, you would take a research methods module as well. So that's the way the program is structured. It's quite intensive over the year. It's it's a challenging program, but it also equips you with a huge range of technical knowledge and other transversal skills as well. Okay. So I mentioned that the accounting modules will, you will, by passing them, by getting certain grades in them, you will achieve professional exemptions. So if you're thinking of a career in accounting, you will often, after doing your third level education, you will have to go off and do the professional exams. So we offer exemptions for all the 3 major professional bodies here, which are ACCA. They're obviously a global organization. You will get 6 exemptions from ACCA. So that's a significant number of exemptions from just this one year program. And then you will get 3 exemptions from 3 subjects at the Cap 1 stage, which is the first level of the Chartered Accountants Ireland exams. And this is contingent on certain grades in these modules. So excellent professional exemptions for both of those. And also, we have particularly good exemptions for CIMA, Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, because of the mix of content in the course. So MIB graduates enter CIMA, if you go on to the CIMA exams, enter at the management level. Case study is the entry level, and then you only have 1 set of exams then to complete for CIMA. So it really does give you can go from having 0 accounting knowledge or experience to getting all of these professional exemptions in a year. Okay, and then I just want to speak briefly about the types of careers that our graduates tend to go into from the MIAB. So obviously, most people go on to careers in accounting, but you can also go into other, some people might go into the finance area, some people might go more into general business, but a lot of people choose the course if they want a career in accounting. So these are just sample job titles. People will pursue Chartered Accountants Ireland or Association of Certified Chartered Accountants or ACCA qualifications, but some people will also go into CIMA, Chartered Association of Management Accountants, after completing the MIAB program. We still have very strong sectors in Ireland, particularly financial and professional services sectors. Ireland is still a global financial hub, so there are lots of job opportunities here, and we work very closely with employers in DCU. There are lots of career events and lots of opportunities to meet employers. And we also have we'll have Chartered Accountants Ireland and ACCA and CIMA come in and speak with you and do sessions with you to support your, I suppose, getting a job and your career. And this is just an example of the kind of companies we have here, and the kind of employers that you might be looking to work with after completing the program. Okay, and that's just to say, I mentioned that we have good relationships with ACCA and CAI, and ACCA historically, and CIMA this year will sponsor. CIMA will also sponsor a prize this year for the top students. So we do liaise quite a bit with the professional accounting bodies. And then just a little bit on employment and DCU and employment. This is one of the things that we're known for in DCU. You can see the statistics there on employment for DCU graduates. So, and particularly this course, it's very focused. You come out with a very kind of impressive range of skills between the technical accounting skills and then the sort of broader business knowledge that you get from this program, and the research and collaboration and those kind of skills that you gain from them, data analysis skills that you gain from the program. They make you really attractive to employers. And you can see I've just put the link there to and I think it's on the MIAB course page to a chat with a previous alumni about the Masters in International Accounting and Business. Okay, so I think the last couple of things I want to say are just to say that all the information on the program, you can find it on the MIAB program page. The link is there, but if you just search for DC, if you just Google DCU MIAB, you will see the course page will come up. You can find all the information there about the course overview, how to apply, the fees and requirements, and all the relevant dates. There are also links for international students is DCU International Admissions. You'll find a lot of the information you need to know there about how to apply, and things, the more kind of technical stuff like visas, etc., and obviously any scholarships. And these are the next steps if you want to apply. So this is all on the MIAB program page, and all the detail is there. I just want to highlight the closing date. So for non-EU applicants, the course applications close on 1st of July next year. And then for EU applicants, they close at the very end of August. They close at the 30th of August, 2025. And then there are other, and obviously the program commences. We just have one iteration of the program per year, commences in September 2025. So I am going to stop sharing, and I'm going to check out the chat and see if there are any questions. If I can stop sharing, if it will let me. Okay. Okay, great. Thank you.
The Unibuddy tab, you might be able to stop. No, oh, you got it. Perfect.
Yes, I think I've. Oh, stop sharing. Yeah, sorry. There.
Cool.
I think I'm all good there. Okay, perfect. So I didn't miss anything in the chat, did I?
No, you didn't. But thank you so much. A really good presentation. Great to kind of see all the details of it. And then people, you can stick questions in the chat if there are any, and then we can come to them at the end as well. So next we're going to have Vincent from the MSc in Accounting, and he is going to quickly run us through. I can see your slides and I can see you, Vincent. So you're good to go whenever you're ready.
I'm just trying to do. How do I do?
If you click slideshow in the top right, just to the right of that.
Yeah.
This should go full screen.
All
there
right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. So, I'm just kind. So, my name is Vincent. I'm the program chair for MSc in Accounting, which is a brother program of the MSc International Accounting and Business. I'm also assistant professor here, the same as my colleague. So, my email is there, which if you need further clarification, you can come up there. So the MSc in accounting is a bit different from the the MIAB or the MSc International Accounting and Business, because this one focuses mostly on professional accountancy. So we expect you to have a background in accounting, specifically because you are being trained as a professional accountant here. But the other point of difference is you have a very high student experience in terms of student class size, and you have you have a good number of colleagues who are very much vested into the accounting. We have good lecturers who are more experienced with industry experience and also long term of teaching, and we have had a good reputation for international accreditation. So when it comes to that, when you do the MSc in accounting, which is full accounting, you are going to get CAP 2 exemption from the Chartered Accountant Ireland, which is the professional body in Ireland. You're also going to get 9 ACC exemptions. So basically, you are going to get all the part 1 and 2 exempted if you do it. And then you also have a very high success in your professional exam. So after the program, when you go and you want to complete your professional exam. So for example, after this master's, if you want to be a chartered accountant in Ireland, you are going to write only the final part of the CA, that is the FAE level, which is grand. So you have few papers to write, and there's high success rate. Again, to echo what my colleague said, there's a high employment opportunities with this program. Most of our students get job before even they complete, which is great. So there's high graduate employability for this program. As I was saying, there's most of our students have come back with very good feedback about how good the course is in terms of quality of teaching, student experience, the class size, and what student experience there. So some of them is lectures with extensive knowledge. As I said, most of the lecturers are coming from the industry. They have industry background, and they have been teaching the courses and the models for a long time. And then the staff teaching are very superb. Apart from the technical knowledge they also have the skills to be able to impart knowledge, and they teach with practical insight. So most, as I indicated again, the program is internationally recognized. So it's recognized by the Chartered Accountant Ireland. You have the ACCA exemptions, and then you also get exemption for the Irish Tax Institute. So these are some of the benefits of doing the MSc in accounting. So the industry also value this program very well. So some of our graduates who have gone up to be big, to occupy top positions in a big organization like Deloitte, always recognize that the MSc accounting differentiates itself from other courses. Now, the structure is very similar to the one we already talked about. So what is the MSc in accounting? Have 90 credits in a year. It's 3 semesters. So most of the teaching and the exams are done in semester 1 and 2. And then in the semester 3, which is the summer, you do a dissertation. So you have a dissertation component to do, which also prepare you to the research world. So if you want to maybe continue after the program to do a further research studies like a PhD or maybe other related research, we also train you in that area. So some of the models are year-long. So year-long model means you don't write exams until the academic year ends, and then some of them too is a semester model, which means you write exams at the end of the semester. So this is normally the structure. So compared to the MSc International Accounting and Business, this is purely accounting related. So it's heavily loaded with accounting models. So you see the lines of auditing, taxation, corporate investment. You also get the likes of international financial accounting, analysis, management accounting. So you see that there's a difference. The difference is the MSc in accounting is purely focused on accounting. So that's why you get a Cap 2 exemptions from Chartered Accountant Ireland, and you also get more ACCA exemptions. Now we come to the entry requirement. The MSc Accounting have a very strict entry requirement because it's very, very competitive. So normally we take students who have 2.1 and 2.1 and above for some. So in some countries they call it second class upper in business. So you have to have more specialization in accounting. So ideally, it's supposed to be a level 8 qualification, like first degree, and you should score 2.1 and above or second class upper. And it's not just that, you should have more, you should have done more in accounting. And then the second condition is for you to get full exemption from Cap 1 exam. So as most international students, you need to, if you believe that you meet the exemption requirement, you have to write to the CA Chartered Accountant Ireland, and they will give you a letter to confirm that based on your degree, you are eligible for Cap 1 exemptions. We don't do it for you. So before you apply, if you are interested, I've put the website there. When you go there, you read about it. You compare what you have done at the degree, and then you compare with the requirement. If you believe that you meet the requirement, you write to them. They have a portal there. You submit your documents. They'll verify it, and then they will give you a letter confirming that you are fully exempted, meaning that you are, based on the degree you have done, you are not going to write a Cap 1. And then you have to upload it as part of your application form, as part of your application document. So ideally, if you are still doing degree and you are not done, but you have significant component of accounting, and you believe that it meets the requirement of Cap 1 exemption, you can start the application for the MSc in accounting, and then we can give you a conditional offer. Once you are done with your studies and you apply to Chartered Accountant Ireland and they give you the letter, then you can upload it. So it's a process. You can do the application and then later on you submit them in the future. You submit the other documents before we can give you a firm offer for you to accept. So remember, the difference here is for the MSc in accounting, you need to have accounting degree. If you don't have an accounting degree and you have other degree, you must have significant component of the degree to be in accounting. So for example, you may have Bachelor of Accounting and Finance or Bachelor of Accounting and Digital Business. If you can if your transcript demonstrates that you have a significant number of accounting models that you have done at the degree, we could consider it. And above all, you should be able to get Cap 1 exemption. So you have to do the application for the exemption yourself from the Chartered Accountant Ireland. And then if they give you the exemptions, then you get admission. Again, like the MIAB, we also have a lot of prizes for our students. So the overall student gets award from EY. We also have students for research and portfolio. So those who do the research, the best research gets an award, and we also have research from the Irish Tax Institute. So all this indicate how close we are, or how close the program is linked to the industry, because we have a lot of industry sponsorship and a lot of industry connection. So that we also bring a lot of industry guest lectures to also talk about what is happening in industry, which gives you a window into see what you want to do after your graduation. So the application process is same as the other models, EU, non-EU. So you get most of the information from the program website. So if you go to DCU and Google, or even if you Google MSc in Accounting DCU, to send you to the program web page, or if you go to the DCU web page and look for MSc in Accounting, you are going to get a lot of information. So you have to be able to, if you are non-EU, you need to apply by July, and then if you are EU, if you are EU Irish, you have to apply by the 30th of August, and you have to submit. Again, you can start the application. You don't need to have all the documents before you apply. You can start, and if you deem that you will be eligible, we can give you a conditional offer and tell you the documents you need to bring. So we have had a very success rate in terms of where our graduates go. We have a lot of our graduates in all of these businesses. So most of them particularly end up in the big four, what the PwC, EY, Deloitte, and co. Most of them get KPMG. Most of them go and work there. However, you also have a lot of them in other places like Kerry, like the Dublin airport. Some of them are also working with other international accounting firms. Others are working in banks. So we have had a very success rate in terms of graduate employability. That's all. Just to recap, the difference between this program and the one we talked about earlier is the fact that this is purely focusing on accounting, and you get more exemption with this. However, this have a strict requirement. You need to have 2.1 and above in your degree, and your degree should have more specialization in accounting, and you need to make sure that you get a Cap 1 exemption from Chartered Accountant Ireland. So this is the caveat to this program. So if you want to apply for it or you're looking into it, I will encourage you to first look at the Chartered Accountant Ireland to see the exemptions, whether you'll be eligible or not. If you think you'll be eligible based on what you are studying, you write to them, they'll give you the guidelines how to go about it, and then you make sure you get 2.1 and above. So these are not negotiable. You have to have it before, because it's very, very accounting intensive. And when you finish, you get a Cap 2 exemption. So we have to make sure that you have the Cap 1 exemption before you start. All right. Thank you very much. If there is any question, you can put it in the chat. Thank you.
Thank you, Vincent. We will be putting recordings of these up as well. So for anyone that is watching the recording, you can always reach out to Vincent and Nadine through their emails as well. And I'm sure they'll be happy to get back to you if you do have questions about their programs or how to apply, that sort of thing.